hounding me all morning. I don't know what she's done, but she's done something.
Now, will you stop that? Nothing big has gone wrong. Maybe the limousine had a flat tire, or Mario just misjudged the time or something.
Yeah. He was dressing when I left the house. Everything seemed all right then.
Had the limousine arrived yet?
No, not yet.
There, now you see? The limo driver probably got the wrong address, or any number of things could have happened. Now, will you just pull yourself together? You're getting married today, remember?
I don't understand. There must be some mistake.
You are Mario Corelli, aren't you?
Yes.
Then this warrant is for you. I have orders to place you under arrest and to take you into custody.
On what charge?
Violation of Article 2412 of the Criminal Code of this state.
What's that?
Practicing medicine without a license.
Munch a bunch of Fritos corn chips go with lunch. Munch a bunch of Fritos corn chips go with lunch.
Nothing gives your old lunch new life like Fritos brand corn chips. So munchy, so full of good corn taste.
Munch a bunch of Fritos go with lunch.
Fritos corn chips make lunch much better.
When a big cake is too much,
Make someone happy.
with Stir and Frost.
You and Betty Crocker can make someone happy.
For all those times when a big cake is too much, Stir and Frost comes complete with cake mix frosting in its own pan.
Go directly to jail.
Here, enjoy yourself.
With Stir and Frost,
You and Betty Crocker can make someone happy.
What do you get for a McDonald's price?
For a McDonald's price? I get my wife out of the kitchen.
It's my night off.
Well, I get myself a Big Mac and a Coke, and I still have time to catch my next class.
Thank you, sir.
What do you get for a McDonald's price? A lot more than simply your money's worth.
We get our big league celebration on our little league budget.
Right. You deserve a break today. Nobody makes your day.
Nobody can give you all this at a McDonald's price, except...
McDonald's!
Tuesday, when Potsy takes the show on the road, the Bonds takes care of business.
Just leave us your card.
I sure will. On happy days, then look out when Laverne and Shirley join the Army.
If you do that to me, too, my neck's killing me.
And become America's funniest secret weapon. Then on Three's Company.
I made them notice me.
When Jack's advice lands Chrissy a classy job.
You really did it this time.
He's working overtime to get her care.
Tomorrow on ABC.
Do you take sugar, Judge Chandler?
Yes, just one lump, my dear. You know, I had quite forgotten what a restful, dignified room this is. Oh, thank you, my dear. Yes, in days gone by, Victor and I would sit in front of this very fire and discuss the state of the world for hours on end.
And I'm sure he plied you with that favorite 100-year-old brandy of his.
Is there any of it left?
Oh, yes, several cases. Would you like some?
No, it's a bit early for me. You know, I was just trying to think when I was here last.
Oh, that was 2 years ago, during the Christmas holidays, with your dear late wife.
Oh, yes, of course. Let's see now. Senator Carruthers was here, Victoria and her husband, and, my, how the ranks grow thin.
Yes. Oh, but you look very well, Judge Chandler.
Ezra, my dear.
Very well, Ezra.
Good. Now, Dorian, I cannot tell you how much I admire what you did today.
Oh, please, please. It would not have happened if you hadn't issued the warrant on my word.
Well, why wouldn't I? After all, your word is your bond, as was Victor's.
Well, thank goodness for that, because that man was planning on getting married and leaving the country.
Yes, but the marriage would not have been legal because the name on the license was not his own.
Yes, but then again, Edwina Lewis would have had the heartbreak of knowing that she went through a sham of a wedding ceremony to a man who was a procurer and a jailbird.
Yes, and a pornographer, I understand. Hmm?
Yes. And a man who was passing himself off as a medical doctor. He actually got a job at Landview Hospital. As a member of the board of that hospital, I cannot tell you how much that embarrasses me.
Dorian, tell me, how did you discover the deception?
Well, at first I noticed little things. I am myself a physician, so of course I could observe inaccuracies in his medical terminology, the way he talked about his patients.
Right. But you did come up with some solid material evidence, obviously, or you would not have taken this step.
Oh, of course. You see, what I did is I got the dental records of Marco Dane, who was pretending to be Mario Corelli, and then I got the dental records of the real Mario Corelli. I made the comparison, had it made by a professional dentist, and then, of course, I had proof that he was a fraud.
My dear, that is really remarkable.
Well, you know, he also, Marco Dane, once worked for me. He was a chauffeur here. So, of course, I had observed firsthand his habits, his behavior, and I became suspicious when I noticed how similar they were to those of Mario Corelli. I only wish now that I had been able to confirm my suspicions sooner. That way, I could have avoided any damage to the hospital.
Yes. Not to mention your friend, Miss Lewis.
Oh, yes, Edwina. Honestly, my heart goes out to her.
Now, you say that they were planning to leave the country immediately after the wedding, huh?
Yes. Yes, he talked her into this incredible scheme of going to live in Baja. Can you believe it? In some remote fishing village.
Beyond the jurisdiction of this state, and probably beyond extradition.
Exactly. I'm sure he gave that fact careful consideration.
Yeah. Now, Dorian, the hospital and the community owe you a great debt of gratitude.
Judge, I certainly did not do this for praise. I'm sure that a great many people are going to question my motives.
Not me, dear lady. I appreciate your motives, your astuteness, your handling of this sad affair, your courage in the face of adversity, and may I say, your charm and loveliness.
Ed, any sign of Mario yet?
No, not yet.
Is Edwina starting to come apart?
Well, she's all right at the moment, but I can't guarantee for how long.
Hello, Ed.
Hello.
How handsome you look.
Well, I'm glad you think so, Mario, and I think we look a little ridiculous.
No, you look very distinguished.
Not like an undertaker?
No, hardly recognizable as the policeman we all knew and loved.
Ed, you know, Claire was responsible for all of the flower arrangements in there.
I know.
Yes.
They look terrific.
Yes, and I was so pleased that Edwina asked me to do it. Shouldn't you be getting back to the groom?
Well, the groom hasn't quite arrived yet, but...
Ladies, would you care to sit down?
Mama?
Oh, any place, yes.
See you later.
Yes. Ed.
Hello.
Ed, what are you doing out here?
Well, I guess I'm sort of an official greeter, I guess.
Aren't you supposed to be with Mario, holding him together?
Yeah, well, he hasn't quite shown up yet.
Oh, great.
Hasn't shown up yet, huh? Kind of difficult to have a wedding without a groom. Hello, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Can I escort you down the aisle?
Oh, I'd love it. See you later.
Okay. All right.
Good afternoon, folks. Any preference where you sit?
Where do you want to sit, Sugar?
The groom side. Is that all right, Sam?
Yes, they're both friends. Why, thank you, sir.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Richard.
Mr. McCann, good to see you. Richard, want to come in?
Oh, yes, thank you. You know, I think this is just fine here. We're going to sit here, okay? Sam, let Asa get in first so you can sit between us. Come on, honey. Oh, isn't Did you and Olympia get married in a church, too?
Of course, most everybody did then. Bunch of foolishness, though.
Why'd you do it then?
Well, of course, she wanted it. Said the Lord wouldn't smile on our marriage unless we took the vows in his name.
But you didn't believe in that.
I believe in some things. Lord helps those who help himself.
That's not in the scriptures, Asa.
How would you know?
Because I went to Sunday school every week of my life. I know my Bible.
Well, if it isn't in, it should be.
Would you like to edit a new edition, Asa? Oh, I know. He could write a whole new chapter. I can see it now, the gospel according to Asa Buchanan. Do it to others before they do it unto you.
You hush, Mimi. Remember, you're in church. I'll lock the music, if you don't mind.
Can I ask you a favor, boss?
Boss?
Well, you are my boss, Chief of Service of Pediatrics, right?
Well?
Can I have about 3 days off next week?
What for?
Oh, I thought Mary and I would fly down to, Haiti.
So you can get a civil divorce? I think that can be arranged, nurse. Go ahead and make your reservations.
Thought you might say that.
Ah, Jenny. You don't know what I'd give to be a free man to marry you when you come back.
Someday.
No sign of the groom?
Afraid not.
Yeah, and there's no matron of honor yet either. This is beginning to sound very familiar.
You know, I had a thought. Maybe Mario went by to pick up Karen and Larry, bring them to the church. Is that an idea?
Now, that sounds like a very logical explanation
No,
to
you know,
me.
something has gone wrong. I just know it. Look, Ed, would you call on his place again and see if he's left yet?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, we'll provide one for you.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
You know, you might think I always dress this way, but actually I was on my way to my wedding.
Sorry.
Right. You have a lousy sense of timing. But if you're really sorry, you'll get in that squad car and follow my limousine. Well, if you don't like that, I'll get in the squad car with you, and then after the wedding is over, I'll be glad to go with you, all right?
No way I can do that, Doctor.
You don't believe the charge yourself, do you?
Huh?
You called me doctor.
Look, we're wasting time. Now, are you going to come along, or do I have to use these handcuffs?
No reason to pull that out. I'll be cooperative. I'm entitled to a phone call, though, right?
You can make it down at headquarters.
No, I'd rather do it here. That way we'll save time. I can get my lawyer down there right away. Come on. Oh, please, just step into the other room for just a second. Just a second.
Double triples with everything.
Yeah?
A bag of wheat chips and a big cherry slush.
Sure.
The same for me, but with extra sauce.
Okay.
Getting kids to eat right during the summer isn't easy. A government survey has shown that 9 out of 10 preschoolers didn't get the recommended levels of iron, and 5 out of 10 didn't get enough vitamins A and C. But Flintstones Plus Iron helps kids get the iron and 10 essential vitamins they need. Flintstones, we make them for kids because the odds are against them.
2 more slushes, please. Make some Kraft macaroni and cheese, please. Please make some Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's nice and cheesy and it's really pretty easy. Please make some Kraft macaroni and cheese.
When you make Kraft macaroni and cheese dinner, the cheese sauce is so rich and creamy, you know they're gonna like it.
So please make some Kraft macaroni and cheese. Thank you. Mrs. Butterworth?
Yes?
How come you taste so good?
Well, my syrup is very thick and rich.
Thick and rich?
Twice as thick as the leading syrup. See how the leading syrup runs over this stack? But Mrs. Butterworth takes her own sweet time. My syrup's got to be thick to pour this slowly. Thick and rich and...
boy, Mrs. Butterworth. You're the greatest.
You missed a drop.
What are you staring at?
Ring around the collar. You've got ring around the collar.
Those dirty rings. I tried sprays. I tried powders. Then I discovered whisk. Whisk is strong enough to get ring around the collar and your whole wash load clean.
I see you cleaned up your act. No more ring around the collar.
Whisk. Strong enough to get ring around the collar and your whole wash clean.
Oh. Hello. Oh, Ed, look, the limousine was late, but tell Edwina I'll be there in 10 minutes, okay? Don't worry about it. Yeah, bye.
Peaceful? Do you ever think we'd see this day?
No, never. No.
Did you have a big church wedding, Mrs. Hopkins?
No, not really. See, neither Harvey's family or mine had very much money. Actually, I don't think we really knew each other very well.
I thought you knew each other a long time.
Well, we did. But in those days, lifestyle was so different that a woman had to be very careful how close she got to a man. Otherwise, her reputation would be ruined. No, we just sort of closed our eyes and jumped.
But it worked, right?
Are you kidding? Then, of course, I had to give up show business. But really, Purrs of the Pacific wasn't the greatest act in history. You know, it's really quite a lot like how Mario and Edwina are starting out. It's a big change. Oh, Cat, I'm gonna miss that boy so much.
I hate weddings.
Why, Cat?
Well,
Hey, honey.
where did you two guys come from?
Oh, we didn't. We just met outside.
Oh, come on, let's sit down.
Okay. You know who that is, Stanley? Johnny Drummond. And that must be his wife with him. Aren't they a gorgeous couple?
Thank God he's coming, huh?
I'll go out front, meet him, get him ready as soon as I can, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
There you are.
I'm here. All right, I'll see you later. I'm sorry I'm late. The time just ran away from me.
Oh.
Oh, you look beautiful. Thank you. What, I want to mess you? I'm beginning to feel beautiful now that you are here. And now that we also got the word that I'm not going to be left at the altar.
You mean Mario's not here yet? I thought I was going to be the one to ruin the wedding.
No, there was some mix-up with the limo, but Ed just called, and Mario will be here any second.
I can't believe I didn't say hello to you. Hello.
You look gorgeous.
You look beautiful. You know something? I probably should have dressed at Ina's and supervised Mario.
Well, you make it sound like he can't get along without you around.
Well, there is a little more truth to that than you may know, Clint.
Oh,
But it's all right now, isn't it, Karen?
Oh, what? I almost forgot to tell you. Larry is so sorry. He can't be here. He has a patient, an emergency, and he's going to try to make the reception, okay?
Oh, Karen, it's really gonna happen, isn't it? I can't believe it's finally gonna happen.
Did we miss anything?
No.
I've been setting up for the reception and we couldn't get away.
No, you didn't miss anything. The groom is a little late.
Wanda, you like, look, huh? Look at this outfit.
Say one word, Vincent. I think he looks absolutely beautiful.
That's the word. That's the word. I was going to say the same thing.
Vin?
Yeah.
Would you take me away from this guy, please, Vincent?
Go on. Yeah.
Look, I know I'm late. Don't say anything,
It's
please.
all right. It's all right. All right. Just calm down, okay? Calm down. I'll tell Edwina you're here.
No, Ed, please, wait. I just need a minute, all right?
And you know the thing I like best?
My incredible sexual vitality.
And the fact that we are being totally honest with each other, finally.
Well, you've always been honest with me.
No, I haven't. I mean, I held on to my old pretensions for quite a while there. I mean, it's nothing compared to what you've been through. You found out you had a whole emotional problem, and now you're getting help. And I really respect you for that. And the point is that we can start all over again, make a fresh start with no barriers.
Right, no barriers.
I mean, I couldn't be planning a wedding with you if we still had some secrets, right? I mean, could you imagine waking up and finding out some terrible thing afterwards? I will make you a promise. I'll promise you that I will never lie to you about anything.
And I promise you that I will never lie to you about anything, too.
Hey, listen, I don't want to rush you, old buddy, but we're pretty late, right?
I love to sing. I love to dance. And I love Nabisco's wheat thins a lot. They're my favorite snack. They're just loaded with natural whole wheat. And Nabisco bakes them this thin. So they're crisp, crunchy, and always delicious. Wheat thins. You'll love them. One after the other.
Nabisco's Wheat Thins, the thin little cracker with the big wheat taste.
Did you know Kool-Aid unsweetened is still one of the best soft drink values you can find? And that's including the cost of sugar, even at today's prices. The same amount of soda would cost more than 3 times as much. And it wouldn't have the vitamin C Kool-Aid has. Or that special fruity taste that's a real winner with thirsty kids.
Thanks, Mom.
You loved it as a kid, you trust it as a mother. Kool-Aid brand unsweetened soft drink mix.
Attention, ladies. Introducing Stovetop New England style and San Francisco style. 2 delicious new stuffings. The secret is the bread.
All stuffings have bread.
Not these kinds of breads. New England style has white and rye bread for hearty taste.
Rye bread.
San Francisco style has white and sourdough bread for zesty taste.
Sourdough bread.
Great stuffing. What's the secret?
The secret is the bread.
Stovetop instead of potatoes, New England style and San Francisco style.
Tuesday, Pearl Harbor, 1941, in its final moments.
Who would it hurt?
Relive the last 3 days.
Hi, soldier.
Hop in.
What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for action.
Bullseye.
They would never be the same. Robert Wagner, Angie Dickinson, Dennis Weaver. Pearl.
Beginning tomorrow at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain.
I'm afraid, Judge Chandler, that I'm not awfully good company today. I'm just terribly concerned about poor dear Edwina.
But you have already rescued her, my dear.
Yes, but it keeps going through my mind how many times I tried to warn her. I mean, if she had listened to me, she could have been spared all this heartache.
Even so, if there were more people like you, Dorian, the world would be safe from predators like Marco Dane.
Yes. I suppose, though, that it's all over by now.
Yes, I imagine he's behind bars down at headquarters.
Edwina will realize how lucky she is just as soon as the initial shock is over. I'm so sorry, Judge. Honestly, I wonder if you'd be kind enough to excuse me. I I desperately need to go upstairs and lie down.
Of course, my dear. I have overstayed my welcome.
No, no, not at all.
Now, perhaps we could dine together one night real soon,
Of course.
Tomorrow night?
I will call you. I have to check my calendar. Heron! Heron! Judge Chandler is about to leave.
Oh, it's all right, Dorian. I can see myself out. Now, you get some sleep, my dear. And try not to think of it, huh? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello, Briggs. This is Dorian Lord. Listen, there is a story breaking on Mario Corelli. Do you have anything on it yet? What do you mean you don't? My dear, I suggest that you check with your man on the police beat, because the eminent doctor at this moment is behind bars. Briggs, just what kind of a newsroom are you running? That's supposed to be a city desk. Will you please get back to me just as soon as you have any information? Thank you.
I've got to talk to Edwina.
Now? Before the ceremony?
Yes, I have to talk to her right now, Ed.
Why? What about?
Where is she?
Wait a minute. She's in the minister's study. Now listen. Hey, come on. Listen. If you're having one of your attacks, why don't we go into?
No, Ed, don't worry about it. I wish it was that simple.
Ed, what's going on?
He has to talk to Edwina.
Right now, before the wedding?
That's what he said.
We're 15 minutes late in getting started now. People are beginning to wonder what's going on.
Yeah, well.
That poor organist is running through everything he knows.
I can't imagine what's holding things up. Those two have already overcome so many obstacles just to get this far.
Richard, what is going on? What is the holdup?
I don't know, honey. Apparently there's some kind of conference going on in the minister's study.
Between who?
The bride and groom.
This, my darling, is bouquet. This is your bouquet. And I want you to understand something. It's an arm cradle. Okay.
Which arm?
The arm that you're not going to hold Clint's arm when you walk down the aisle. Right now, just lay it in there, right like that. That's good. No, this is the arm you leave free. All right, you understand? Are you all right?
Of course I'm all right. Why shouldn't I be?
Would you go tell the minister that we're going to need a few minutes to get to the head of the aisle?
You bet.
Thank you, sir.
Mario, what the devil are you doing here? I was about to tell the minister that we're ready to start.
Oh, please, Clint, just hold him up, okay?
Whoa, wait a minute. You are not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to see the bride. It's bad luck. Come on.
Karen, please leave us alone for a few minutes, all right?
Honey, you haven't got a few minutes. You're running out of time.
Karen, it's okay. You look wonderful. Oh, what? The limousine was late. Is that what happened?
You know, you said once not too long ago, you said that, as long as we were honest with each other, that was all that really mattered.
Well, I said I was glad that we were finally being honest with each other.
Well, I haven't been. I mean...
Well, now, look, I didn't mean we should make a full confession of all our past misdeeds.
No, please, don't stop me. I wish you could stop me, but... You're gonna find out afterwards, and it wouldn't be fair to you. It wouldn't be fair for you to be the wife of a man
just say what you want to say. Just...
You know, you wouldn't have even liked him. I mean, you might have liked him, but you wouldn't have fallen in love with him.
Him who?
But that's beside the point anyhow. He's dead, and, your only choice is me, Cook.
Mario, I don't know what you're talking about.
Marco. I'm Marco.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Hi, baby. Welcome to the world. Sears has good news for you. There's a sale right now on selected items in the baby shop. Your mom can save 20% on a crib or other furniture, bedding or clothing, even your old pal, cuddly Winnie the Pooh. Sears has lots of things you'd love. So tell your mom she can save 20% until September 13th at Sears. See, this old world isn't such a bad place after all.
Oh, so many margarines.
But chiffon tastes good enough to fool Mother Nature. Tastes so sweet and creamy, so much like butter. All you'll ever want is more chiffon. You'll see.
Tastes like butter. So many margarines. But chiffon's good enough to fool Mother Nature.
If it tastes like butter, but it's not, it's chiffon.
It's soft as cotton. Cottonelle is as soft as cotton.
We're asking Cottonelle users why they prefer Cottonelle bathroom tissue.
It says on the package cottony soft, and it is.
Cottonelle is soft, fluffy, and it's cottony.
Cottonelle is cottony soft. My husband likes Cottonelle. I like Cottonelle. The whole family is happy.
Cottonelle bathroom tissue. Of course it isn't cotton, but it is cottony soft.
If just a little thing makes you happy, buy it.
Genetic engineering, a dangerous frontier, man-altering nature, a special assignment beginning Tuesday.
There's one snack that's fresh and sweet and juicy. A snack that comes in its own little bite-sized containers. It's a cool, refreshing snack on a hot summer day. Always nice and light. You can eat a few and save a few. Or eat some and share some. Grapes. The natural snack.
Laren is here with a fiery arsenal of color. Fire plum. So smooth. Fire cherry. So moist. Fire bronze. So creamy. An explosion of color. Beautiful. From Laren Cosmetics, with 23 extra lush Laren colors. Smooth, moist, devastating color. From Laren Cosmetics to let you be beautiful now.
Kids are going back to school, and we'll give you a few fresh fruit tips later on.
The Greengrocer, today at 5:30. Donna Pesco and Greg Evigan with Merv today at 4.
Ed, all I know is that when Dorian came over to Edwina's apartment today, she said that she had something important that Edwina had to be told, something she had to know before she married Mario.
She didn't say what it was.
Well, I never gave her a chance. I picked her up and hauled her out of there and dumped her off at Landfair. But on the way out there, she kept talking about some evidence about something or some proof about who knows what.
Well, with Dorian, it could just about be anything, I guess.
Yeah.
What, Karen? You all right?
I know. I know what it is.
What do you mean you're Marco?
Mario was killed. It was a mistake. Huddleston thought he was getting me. Then I changed. I began to pretend that I was Mario. But I really did change. I mean, I changed the way I acted, the way I thought. I changed the way I felt. And I became another person. I became Mario. Then you fell in love with me. Cook, does it matter who I'm called, what I'm called? You love me, don't you? Baby, as long as I know that, I can go to prison for a little while. I'll be fine. I'll come out as long as I know you're there waiting for me, that I know that you still love me.
You are Mario, right? You are Mario. You are not Marco. You are Mario. You're Mario.
Please. Cookie. What did I do to you? Take care of her, will you, please? Karen.
Edwina?
Mario, what? Karen? Marco? What? And you knew. You knew. Why didn't you tell me?
Of course, I will stay with you, wife, until we see how the medication takes hold. Mr. Collins?
Thank you, Doctor.
I don't want you to expect any kind of dramatic improvement immediately. It's going to be a long haul, and your wife needs all her strength.
But she is going to make it.
I can't make that kind of promise, Mr. Collins. She's got a good chance, and we will certainly do everything in our power to help her. In the meantime, I want you to go home. I want you to rest. I'll call you this evening and give you a progress report. All right?
Thank you very much, Dr. Wallach.
Okay. Good night now.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Larry.
Hello, Will.
Why aren't you at the wedding?
An emergency came up with one of the patients. How about you? You want coffee?
No, thanks. Some flap at the office. The administrators seemed to feel that I was the only one that could handle it, so, but I'm going to make the reception. For you?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I hope, I want to stick around here for the next couple of hours and see how the medication takes hold.
Do you want me to tell Karen something?
No, I'll be stuck here for the next couple of hours. I want to see how the medication takes effect.
Do you want me to tell Karen something?
Would you do that, Will? That'd be terrific. Thank you. Tell her I'll try to make the reception before, before Mario and Edwina leave for Mexico.
Sure.
Thanks, Will. Oh, you might be interested. Karen and I have kind of decided to, well, get married again. You know, reaffirm our wedding vows, that sort of thing.
Larry, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Look, I'll look forward to being there and wishing you both a lot of years of happiness.
Well, thank you. I'm sure this time we'll have them.
You knew, didn't you? You knew he was Marco Dane all along, didn't you? And you lied. You lied to Edwina, you lied to Larry, and you lied to me.
Hey, folks. Thank you for coming. You know, everybody here has at one point or another expressed their friendship for both of us, for Edwina and me, and you've expressed more than friendship. You've expressed your love and your trust. Yes, you've expressed your trust. And Edwina deserves that trust. But I don't, because I betrayed it. And I don't want to apologize for that because I intend to earn it back. There's not going to be a wedding. Yeah. It was just never meant to be. Because, Edwina was never meant to marry Marco Dane, I guess. Close the doors, will you? Come on, can't you just get me out of here right away?
Mom, what's cannelloni?
Chef Boyardee cannelloni? Why, it's everything you like all rolled up into one.
Tender home-style pasta and a meaty filling in a rich, savory meat sauce. It's something different and delicious for dinner.
Cannelloni. Meaty filling.
Home-style pasta.
Yummy meat sauce. All rolled up into one.
Chef Boyardee cannelloni, a delicious hot meal with meat.
All rolled up into one.
What a headache. Take 3. 3 tablets? No, Anacin 3. Its pain reliever gives the most effective headache relief you can buy without aspirin.
Right. 2 regular headache tablets have 650 milligrams of pain reliever. But Anacin 3 has much more, 1,000 milligrams per dose. Yet it's 100% aspirin-free. So when you've got a headache...
Take 3.
Anacin 3, the most effective headache relief you can buy without aspirin.
Here's to Seneca. An apple a day, and then some.
Seneca, the first frozen apple juice enriched with vitamin C. Crisp, delicious Seneca, sweetened naturally. Young and old love Seneca, enriched with vitamin C.
Enjoy the natural taste of sweet, delicious apples, and then some.
Seneca, the first frozen apple juice enriched with vitamin C.
There's a cake so moist, it's called super moist. There's a frosting so creamy, it's called Creamy Deluxe. Put them together and...
Bake someone happy. You and Betty Crocker can bake someone happy. Bake a smile for someone you care for.
With the moistness of super moist and the creaminess of Creamy Deluxe.
You and Betty Crocker can bake someone happy.
I still can't believe he pulled it off, especially the doctor part. Listen, I knew Marco very well.
You also knew Mario very well, too, right?
Yeah. And now we find out it was Marco playing a part.
Well, I think he really believed he was Mario. Or could be.
No, well, yeah, until he had the memory lapses and the attacks and everything.
Wouldn't that explain a lot? I mean, that's why he was so dependent on Karen. She's the one person he could share his secret with. I bet she encouraged him to keep up the front.
Yeah, but why? Now, that's something I can't figure out.
Ed, what do you suppose is going to happen to Larry and Karen's relationship because of this?
Hey, wait a minute. I just realized something. When he slugged you at the river rat that night...
Marco. Marco.
But what would Marco Dane have against you? I mean, you didn't even know the guy.
Wait a minute. No. Marco had lived here long before Cat came, Marcello. So Marco knew her through me, kind of casually, don't you see? Hmm?
I'll get it on it.
Hello.
Ed, it's you, huh? Listen,
This is Vinny. Well, Wanda and I are over here at Larry's place. Is Karen with you?
You mean she's not there?
No, nobody's seen her. I mean, I don't know.
Well, where's Larry?
Well, he's still at the hospital. I'm gonna give him a call in a couple of minutes to check him out. By the way, I talked to the guys at headquarters, and they booked Marco, whatever, and he doesn't even want to call a lawyer. He's just sitting in a detention block.
Yeah. Well, listen, let me know if you find out anything about Karen, okay?
Yeah, okay. I'll talk to you later.
He don't know nothing neither.
No. I'll try the hospital. I don't care what anybody says, all right? Karen she didn't know nothing about it, all right? I mean, she hated Marco's guts. She wouldn't, do anything. He almost ruined her life, for Pete's sakes.
Maybe he's gonna finish off the job now, Vin.
No, it's not true. She didn't know anything. Yeah, this is Detective Wolick. Could you do me a favor, please? Would you page my brother, Dr. Wolick? Yeah, just tell him it's very important.
All this time? A year and a half? And Marco Dane has been pretending to practice medicine in this hospital?
That's right.
Where is he now?
In jail. Somebody sent out a warrant for his arrest. It's a criminal offense, isn't it?
Yes, of course. I'm thinking about all the patients he treated, all the tests he ran in the lab, and nobody suspected him. Not one member of the staff, nobody.
I know.
Oh, hi, Sam. What's going on? I got a garbled phone call from Juana and Vinny. They said something happened at the wedding, and Karen ran out. She explained it to me. What?
Larry, there was no wedding.
Why not?
Larry, the man that we've known for a year and a half as Mario Corelli is really Marco Dane.
Hello, I'm Orville Redenbacher.
That's your wagon.
Can this officer tell which popcorn is my gourmet popping corn?
Let's move it.
Sure, we'll start now.
Is that yours?
No, officer, this is mine. It pops so much bigger and fluffier, it's blowing the top off of the popper.
Look.
Amazing, isn't it? Most every kernel pops. Taste my gourmet popping corn.
Pretty good.
You like it better, or my name isn't Orville Redenbacher.
Redenbacher, huh?
Ah, you Yanks, we hear you eat spam plain, on bread. But in Britain, we eat spam Piccadilly.
In Mexico, spam enchiladas son muy buenas.
This is the way we eat spam in Japan. Spam Oriental. Ichiban.
Open up a can of Spam, and you open up a world of good eating. Spam luncheon meat. It's a lot of meals, but not a lot of money.
If you want to say thank you, but you don't know how, let a bundt cake do the talking. If you want to say I'm sorry, but you can't somehow, let a bundt cake do the talking. A bundt cake says nice going. I was thinking of you, but more than any other thing. A bundt cake says I love you. Let a bundt cake do the talking.
What kind of a man are you to go after another man's wife?
If you'd been half a husband to Devin in the first place, she wouldn't have had to come to me for a little action.
On All My Children and on General Hospital.
You're living in my home, and I demand respect.
You're never going to get...
Weekdays on ABC.
Briggs, are you telling me that he actually... I cannot believe how self-destructive people... Briggs, somebody just came in. I have to hang up. Goodbye.
How did you get in here? The door was open. I didn't want to bother the servants, and I wanted to talk to you alone.
What do you want?
I wanted to tell you what a good day I thought you must have had, and I wanted to say congratulations.
Whatever people may think about what I did, I know that I did the right thing.
Good for you. I think we ought to give you an award, Dorian Lord, and let's see, what should the inscription be? To Dorian Lord, who has caused so much pain in so many people's lives, who has wrecked so many people's lives.
Karen, I could not let him get away with it.
He was going away. He wasn't going to practice medicine anymore. He wasn't going to hurt anybody anymore.
And how did you know that?
Because he and Edwina told everybody their plans.
Oh, yes. That's what he said he was going to do, but who would be so stupid as to believe a word that Marco Dane said? Who'd be so stupid as to believe a word that you say? Why don't you go home to your loving husband? I'm sure you've got a lot of explaining to do. Show yourself out.
I don't understand how he was able to get away with it for a year and a half, surrounded by competent doctors and nurses.
Well, he was very careful. He was very clever. You know, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
I know, but still.
Oh, how is she, Mrs. Gray?
Well, I got the wedding dress off her and I got her to bed.
Oh, good. At least she's resting.
No, she's just lying there, just staring at the ceiling and not crying, nothing. You know, she hasn't said a word since we came in here.
Oh, I called Jim Craig. He's on his way over.
Well,
good.
If need be, I'll stay all night. I don't think she should be left alone at this point.
Oh, absolutely not. I'll stay with you.
You don't have to stay. I'm perfectly all right.
Oh, no, you're not.
I have been alone before, and I'm going to be alone again.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me get you back to bed. And we're going to stay with you, young lady. Let's get back.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
And you haven't seen Karen?
We spoke to Ed for a second, and he said that Karen was the first one to go to be with Edwina after Marco.
Yeah.
Marco told her who he was, and then Karen disappeared. I mean, there was all that confusion.
Well, I thought she was with Edwina, you know?
No, because I called there before I left the hospital, and nothing.
Maybe she went to Mrs. Hopkins's.
Why would she go there?
Well, the people that were there said that she was very, very upset. I mean, after all, she was a good friend of Mario.
Yeah, she was a good friend.
One second. Okay, it's her. It's Karen. Come on, let's you and me go. We'll go out the back door. Come on. Not necessary for her to see a whole mob of people. Goodbye. Okay, come on.
Right.
Larry, she's brought you a lot of happiness. You gotta remember that, okay? She would have never lifted a finger to help that punk if she would have known who he was. Believe me. Just believe me, huh?
You know what happened.
I know about Marco Dane. And now I'd like to know about you.
And it's balanced, so I'm sure to get most of the vitamins I need.